Yorana, welcome to FM Tahiti. I hope you're all doing well. In this episode, we've made it to the promotion playoff against Motu 1 from the Premiership. Apologies in advance for not having the camera. I'm just squeezing this recording in between kind of meetings during a lunch break, and then there's bits of all sorts all over the desk and that kind of thing. So I thought you could do without my lovely face, and we can concentrate on the actual playoff instead. So playing Motu 1, let's have a look at them. They finished in the playoff spots in the Premiership. Let's have a look. 2 points above Moria, but about 8 from safety in the end, and then quite a bit when you look at the goal difference. And if you look at the full table, you can see they conceded 47 goals and only scored 16. Looking at the actual players, their key and hot prospect is actually the same person, so Gabriel Daniel, who looks okay for 16, but he's played the entire season, he's not scored, he's not set up any assists. He just gets over 1 successful dribble per game. Pass percentage is quite low. He doesn't look fantastic, which I guess kind of explains why they're relegated. They've got their captain, Nicholas Reynal, who's a striker with 5 goals in 28. His finishing determination off the ball are all potentially good, but not much else from what we can see anyway. And they also got their vice-captain Clyde Tinau, who's a real Tahitian player who actually looks pretty good. But he has been off with an injury, I think. So what was it? I looked this earlier on. Cruise ship. 7 months. Been off with that. So, player-wise, I don't know if they've got anyone who's particularly... No one jumps out in terms of anything. Their main assist provider is Samu Tausa, real Australese player, or a real player from the nation that Australese took over in the database. Nicholas Reynolds got 6 goals in all competitions, 2 assists. We've got 3 players on loan. Fahina, I guess. Mooley, Kevin Richard. Mooley was from the Feral Cats, who only got mid-table again, even without us. So let's play against them. I just wanted to squeeze this recording in, even though it's a really important match, just so that if we do get promoted, I can then get on with the fun of the kind of off season and building for next season, which I am really looking forward to, but only, I guess, if we get promoted. We've not got many options on the bench. The squad is pretty thin. So on the back we've got Lacona because Jesse is injured, Rue because Vincent is injured, Parmentier, and then Sabatier because Vidal is injured. And then we've got Carton, Moulin and Renault across the middle there, then Camera, and then Bonin and Bonin. So the bulk of our squads are kind of first choice, but it's that back line that's looking a little bit creaky. But we scored a reasonable amount of goals, and they have conceded a reasonable amount of goals. That's promising. They've gone for the 4-1-4-1. Don't really recognise too many of these names. Vakatapu. No, he didn't play for us. Different Vakatapu. And we just have to see how this is going to go. Moulin apparently wants to leave. We can't offer him a new contract. We've got a few unfit players to deal with there. Extended, because it is a playoff. We only need to win this match. I don't think there's another leg or anything like that we have to worry about. And we're here at the Stade Olympique as well, on the mainland in Papeete, which is the national stadium. It was Excelsior's stadium as well until they moved, I think. Rue to Carton. Offside, but at least we get a header in there. 3 shots to then 0 at the moment. Slightly more possession as well. Just need to see if we can turn this into something. Backer deflected out, but Really chase it down enough. Pushing him back a little bit, but I imagine there's just going to be some kind of killer ball at some point that destroys us. Okay, we're still keeping with them, but needed the block at the end from Parmentier. It's quite a good highlight from them really at this stage. Out it goes, Bonin. Is this going to be the counter-attack? Streaking up the pitch. In it goes to no one. A lot of wasted effort there. This is where 3 up front's actually quite useful, but hold on, we're trying to give this tactic a go really, but we might just alter it into a 3 up front tactic. It's kind of how it works in the FM20 game, because that role, maybe we need camera on attack rather than support. Might make that change at half time actually. I guess player final's probably not the best time to be making these changes, but that's when they have the impact. That's why they pay us the big bucks. Tactics then. Put him onto attack. Anything else you want to change? We've not got many instructions here. No, we'll stick with this for the moment. There's nobody too tired or anything like that. Interesting ball to no one there, but it's just the opening highlight, I guess. I'm looking forward to getting back into the Premiership, and I don't want to count any chickens before they're hatched, because this match is even and boring. So we could well just get knocked out. Have another season in the Championship to look forward to. Sabatier's out, but didn't get it far enough out. Back in it goes. Again, it's all Mo 2-1 at the moment. Leclerc. However it goes. Bonin. Roux. Oh, Roux's done it. From a set piece. We don't deserve this at all. There used to be a player from Mo 2-1 and loan. We got him, and look at this. Back to bite the hand that feeds, all that kind of nonsense. Right, subs. What can we do here to kind of improve things? Can't do much about Lacona, or indeed anyone in defence there. Moulin's not doing particularly well, so we'll bring on Bossinot. He's only got 6.3, so bring him on there. Let's bring on Martins instead of Camera. And then we've still got strikers on the bench if we decide we want to try and do something with 3 up front or something like that. We should shout, shouldn't we? Let's concentrate. Bonin is concentrating. No one else cares. Come on, just hold on. Block it, get it out, get it out, get out. Free kick. Looks like there was going to be some kind of scramble then for a second. Parmentier goes long. Sabatier. Nodded on, it goes back to Mo 2-1. Back to us. 3 minutes to hold on for. Oh, we're throwing it around a bit. This is the most kind of creative and expansive we've been, presumably because they've pushed up a bit. Oh, Renault, wide it goes. 2 minutes, 1 minute. Blow the whistle now, ref, please. Get the ticker tape ready. It's not the first thing we'll have won in this save, but probably one of the most important ones, because we've won the OCL with Feral Cats, but final whistle, we've won, right? We've won. There we go. They're all closer together than they should be because of COVID. This is not a COVID-19 approved trophy ceremony. We'll forgive them. Definitely more than 6 of them there. We won. we stole that. We did not deserve to win that. And apologies for having to watch such a boring player final. Because even though it was kind of tense and we won by 1 goal, it wasn't that tense. So there we go. What do we get for this? We're promoted, yeah. Initial wage budget is 11.25. I can't remember what it was, but pretty much we were on or over it. So yeah, it was about 5 before. Next season wage budget 9.75. No, it's not. It's 11. You just literally told me this, unless it's saying, oh, it's 11 now, and then they're going to drop it to 9. Transfer budget of 18 grand. Unexpected promotion, apparently. Not really, but thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence. And then we've got 20 grand for taking part. We've paid it all out straight away. With 20 grand and an extra 2.5 grand has all gone out. Finance wise, we are in the hole. It's not getting any better. Gate receipts did not help. 3 grand. My. Got the prize money from just the end of the season, TV rights, I think that it was coming in there. So we get to look forward to life in the Premiership. We're doing there. Really, mouse? There we go. That'll do. So Manue won it this season, which is different. So it's gone Huahine, Manue, Hitiraa, Manue this season. We will have the Feral Cats to play against, so we need to get revenge against them. We've got Hitiraa, Scum, our rivals that we need to beat, because traditionally my brother played as Hitiraa and I played as Mahesha, so we've got some rivalry there. We have got former title winners in Huahine and Hitiraa in there as well. We've got AS Chance, the kind of youth academy team, with all the good youth players there. We've got Mangareva Shellfish, who have all the kind of the billionaire money fed into their club, which will be interesting. And we'll also have Bora Bora, who are being promoted alongside us, and then Humpbacks, which we used to play as in a previous FM. So lots of interesting things going on there. Players like Luis Ramon will have to come up against, who looks really good. I did try and buy him, and now he scores so many goals, I don't think we've got any kind of chance of getting him. I really wish we could. Yeah, so what we're going to have to do is just plan for next season. Our season was pretty good, and this was playing for the majority of it, apart from the stretch here, playing with the kind of Mahesha tactic that we've got. I think I need to try and jazz it up a little bit. I think maybe this attacking midfielder role could be worked on, and maybe one of the Mazalas could actually be something else. Maybe a water carrier, or maybe a box to box. Box to box might work quite nicely. And then just have whichever side I put the box to box, have an attacking fullback on instead. That might be interesting. But it's all going to depend on players. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and make a version of this tactic, a version of this shape work as a homage to the original from FM12. But we do have the backup tactic from FM Stag that we use in the Belfast Celtic want to use. We've also got the Locomotive Leipzig tactic from the Hair Lip story on my blog that we can go back and use as well. I've got potential. But next season is kind of a do or die, make sure we stay up, no matter what. We do have our kind of our expectations for next season, but we will see very soon. But thanks very much for watching. The next video we come back with will be, I imagine I'll do it as a kind of initial summary, transfers, and the very first match of the season will be a slightly longer one to kick off season 5 in the Tahiti Save. Thanks very much.